In this video, we'll be going over two encounters where two women acted completely insane in front of the cops when faced with consequences of their own actions. Let's delve straight into the clips. A woman was getting out of her car when a police officer approached her and asked her if her car broke down. When she confirmed that it did, he asked her if she needed a tow, and she said yes. She appeared confused the whole time, like she was really tired or intoxicated. But the cop didn't want to ask her about that yet. He just asked her if she wanted him to close her door, and she refused. She was having a really hard time explaining what she wanted, but eventually she just told the cop to do what he's got to do.
Hey, what's up? Did your car break down?
My car broke down.
Do you need a tow?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you want me to call Joe's?
No. Is there another place you can go? Weeks?
Yeah,
I have
Joe's,
apartments.
huh?
Apartments.
You're what?
I said, just do what you do. I'll show you.
The cop then proceeded to ask her why her car broke down, and she said that there was something wrong with the electrical system. She then went on to repeat multiple times, actually, that she needed her car towed. Then she couldn't give a clear answer about whether she was heading home. She was just rambling and eventually told the cop that she wanted to transport the car to the mechanic. This was where it became pretty obvious that she was heavily intoxicated, or maybe that she was under the influence of some substances. Whatever was the case, the cop was being pretty patient with her.
Why, it broke down?
Yep. There's something wrong with the electric. I need a tow.
Where are you coming from? You're home?
Yep.
Are you going back home?
Actually, I would prefer to be towed to a mechanic, but I have money.
Okay.
The cop went on to ask her if she had ID on her, and she said no, and added that she forgot it at home. She was even polite enough to say that she was sorry. That was about to change pretty quickly, but more on that later. Anyway, the cop finally asked her if she had anything to drink, and she said no. The cop was a little suspicious of that, and honestly, can you blame him? He then proceeded to ask if she was under the influence of something else, and she denied it, and said that she was just driving home, and added that she lived just around the block.
But my State Farm insurance won't cover the
Yeah, why not?
But
You got an ID on you?
nope,
Why
I
not?
don't. I forgot it home.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's alright. You had anything to drink today?
Not at all.
Okay, why you used anything else?
I was trying to get back to my
Go
own
ahead.
crib. I literally live around the block.
You live?
When the cop asked her where she was coming from, she just changed the subject and told him that she just needed her car removed from the street, and asked him if he could help her with that. He said yes and told her to wait in the car. He took the keys and asked her if she was revoked, to which she replied that she lived really close, which was when the cop pointed out that she was going in a different direction. He didn't want to argue with her and just told her to sit and wait in the car. It seemed like she didn't understand that, so he had to repeat, and told her that it was safer for her to just wait in the car, and she agreed.
I just need my car removed from the street because it's a hindrance from the traffic.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Exactly. So, can you help me with that?
Yeah, you want me to have Joe's come tow your car?
To my place.
Have a seat in the car. I'll be right with you, okay? I'll be right back. I'll get you your keys here in a second. You're revoked, huh?
Huh?
You're revoked?
I'm real close. I live right over here.
Yeah, so why are you going that way?
Look, I'm in the left lane.
Okay.
I'm trying to go back to my home.
You can have a seat in the car, okay? You're gonna have a seat in the car? Are you gonna have a seat in the car?
Am I?
Yeah, I mean it's
All
safer.
right.
I'll be right back with you.
Thank you so much.
While the cop was leaving, the woman came up to him and told him not to walk away with her keys. She demanded that he give her keys back in a rather aggressive tone. The cop, while still being calm and collected despite her outrageous behavior, told her to just wait back in the car. When she wouldn't do that, He asked her again how much she had to drink, and she once again denied it, saying that she wasn't drinking at all. The cop then asked her if her name was Mary or Liz, but she didn't want to answer that and just kept saying how she wanted her keys back. The cop then explained that the reason why he took her keys was because she wasn't free to leave and that he didn't trust her enough to leave the keys inside the car. She said that she wasn't going to drive the car because it couldn't function and told the cop that it wasn't fair to take her keys from her. The cop tried to calm her down and told her once again to wait in the car and that he would be right back.
Hey.
Do not walk off with my keys.
I am gonna walk up with the keys so I can
That
prove your
is
identity. Ma'am, relax.
That is completely
Haven't
unfair.
Listen,
Give me my
I'm
property.
gonna tell you.
Give me my property right now.
Sit
That's
down in
not
your car.
That's not your property.
Yeah.
That is not
How much
your
have you had
property.
to drink today?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
That is not your property.
Is your name Mary or is it Liz?
That is not your property.
Okay, well you're not free to leave, and I don't necessarily trust that you won't do that. I mean, the car can't go. I'll be back with you in a second. Sit down.
I'm not driving the car.
Okay.
It can't function.
Okay,
It's
I
dead
agree.
in the water.
Sit
But
in.
you cannot take my keys from me.
50.
You are
I'll take
absolutely wrong.
another. Okay, sit in the car.
But instead of listening to the cop for once and going back to the car, she actually started running away from him. He chased after her, and after some time, he finally caught up to her and placed her in cuffs. He wanted to know why she was running, but instead of answering that, she started yelling at the cop, threatening him the whole time.
Hey, stop running. Stop running. Stop running. All right, run.
Leave me the alone. Leave me the alone.
Relax.
Leave me the
Hey.
alone.
Ma'am.
Or my cousin Nick will kill you.
Okay. Relax.
He will kill you. He will murder you.
Why are you running?
Because you are a
Okay.
After quite a bit of yelling and threatening the cop, she finally managed to calm down, which allowed the cop to search for her ID. She was protesting for a bit, but he quickly found the ID. When another officer arrived, he told him that she was going straight to jail. Then they picked her up and escorted her back to their car.
50. No need for code. One in custody. Stand up.
Can't move. Stay with me. Leave my shit alone. That's my stuff.
I know. I'm looking for your ID.
That's my money.
Okay.
That's my purse.
Are you Liz? Is that why you're running? Because you're revoked?
I'm married. Mary Jane. My car broke down in the middle of the street. It needs to be removed from
It's getting a tow.
Okay.
the middle of the street. That's really what
50 Joe's Room. Alright. I'll see if a Tom unit wants to.
No, I'll take it.
Yeah? Either way. I'll do it either way.
So she revoked.
She's going to jail
Yeah,
regardless.
so 55 too, so we probably should do the process as
Yeah.
well.
Yep.
Alright, you want to stand her up?
Yeah.
Let's go in my car.
Yep.
Alright, Elizabeth, we're getting up. 1, 2, 3.
Process. Right there.
Oh, there they are.
Thank you.
Search before she gets in.
Yep.
Once they placed her in their car, the cop informed her that she was in custody for revoked driving and resisting. He told her that she was going to go to the police department where they would see if she was fit to drive by performing standard field sobriety tests. Then he asked her for the third time if she had been drinking, and after a bit of hesitating, she again said no. She gave the same answer when he asked her if she was under the influence of something else.
So here's where we're at. Right now you're in custody for revoked driving and resisting. You're gonna go to the police department and they're gonna see if you're fit to drive. They're gonna do SFFTs, okay? Standard field sobriety test. Have you been drinking anything? No. Okay. Have you been doing any other types of drugs or narcotics?
No.
After a while, the cops asked her to step out of the car. She didn't react to it at first, but eventually she did as she was told. While they were escorting her to another car, she told them to check her dog tags and said that she was military. Once in the car, she again started yelling profanities at the cop, who was still being pretty calm about it.
All right.
Elizabeth, you're gonna step out of this vehicle, all right? Let's go. Elizabeth,
Hey, Miss Hill, let's go.
we're not doing this.
Where's your shoes at?
Guess what?
Okay, come on.
They're lost in translation.
All right, that's fair. Come on, Elizabeth. You gotta go.
Let's go. Let's go, Elizabeth.
I've got McNeely's on my side, and
All right, let's go.
We just gotta give you a ride. What keys are those two? Just a different set of keys?
I don't know. It's gonna pepper spray. I'm still
Oh, okay, perfect.
All right, let's get in the car, Elizabeth.
my dog tags.
All right,
I'm military.
let's get in the car, Elizabeth.
I will roast your
You're gonna roast my ass?
ass.
Alright.
Reality. I have authority over me. I have authority.
The woman was yelling and cursing at the cop during the whole trip to the police department, where she had to do field sobriety tests. Once they arrived, they exited the vehicle. What's interesting is how she looked pretty calm, like she wasn't yelling from the top of her lungs just moments ago. But unsurprisingly, she was back to yelling soon enough. She even mentioned some stuff from the Bible and then told the cop not to touch her until she called her lawyer.
Will roast your ass.
You're gonna roast my ass? Alright.
Reality. I have authority over me. I have authority. And I'm sick of it. You bloody bitch. Shove it up your ass.
You said you were in the military?
You don't talk to me that way ever again. Yeah, I am. So is my dead brother, who died at 23 because y'all manipulated his mind till he thought he couldn't do anything for himself. So he committed suicide. Y'all pricks. And guess what? I'm 42 years old, and I will never stop fighting you bastards. I do not believe in imprisonment, so fuck you!
Just take some pictures of it with your department phone.
And die in your own slut cave, where you fucking jerk off in a corner like you fucking don't have a fucking woman to come home to. Sorry, nobody loves you, bastard, because you're a fucking asshole. So fuck off, you don't fuck the Irish. I'm Irish. And you know.
Alright, Elizabeth. Hey, step on out. Step out, ma'am. Hey, let's get out of the car, come on. Oh, you got it? We're just gonna wait for about a minute. We're gonna go in there. This officer's gonna have you do some tests, okay?
Alright.
Alright.
Fair.
Huh?
Fair.
That's fair, yeah.
I rebuked everything you just told me.
What do you mean?
I rebuke.
I don't know what that means. Rebuke?
Well, then you're stupid.
Maybe. I can look it up.
Then you're f***ing stupid.
That's fair.
Look it up. It's in every Bible in the
I could imagine what it means. Like you
It's
disagree.
3,000 years old.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't know what it is.
It's called rebuke.
Yeah.
It means you're a fault.
Okay.
Shut the up and you don't tell me what to do. That's
Okay.
what's up. Until I get my lawyer on the phone immediately.
Okay.
Alex Preston, immediately. Nick McNeely, immediately.
I'll go open
You
it.
don't touch me until I get my lawyer on the phone.
The second the cops moved away from her a bit, she tried to escape once again, but they caught her pretty quickly. The cop who arrested her expressed his surprise that she tried to pull that off the second time and asked her if she would be able to perform these tests at all. And she responded with, "Yeah, you guessed it! Some more yelling and swearing."
That's twice in one
Call
day.
my lawyer immediately. I have my rights as a human being.
Are you going to be able to do these tests?
You.
Okay.
No, I'm not. Bitch, shut your f***ing trap. You slap jaw. Don't move.
Huh?
Fucking ass. Immediately. You're messing with the wall.
Okay.
No! Please.
Hey,
Tonight.
so you got to do 3 tests.
Get the off my lawn. No!
Are you gonna do these tests with us?
If you thought the previous woman was loud, then wait till you hear this one. Officer Gordon was responding to a vehicle accident. As he was approaching the scene, he asked a man what was going on. The man replied that a woman hit his trailer. He also told the cop that he was trying to talk to her, but she just cussed him out for absolutely no reason at all. The cop knew right then and there that he would be dealing with a tough situation and a difficult person, but nothing could prepare him for what came next. As soon as he approached the woman, she started cussing him, asking him what he wanted. He just asked her about her license, and she said that she did have a license, but wanted the cop to get out of her face. The cop tried to be reasonable and explained to her that she was involved in a crash, but she just denied it. The cop had enough of her behavior, so he opened the door and put the woman in handcuffs. She was protesting the whole time, saying to the cop that it was all on video, but he just didn't care, and took away her phone. She started yelling, but it was literally nothing compared to what came next.
What's going on?
She just hit my trailer and I was trying to talk. She cussing me out. She drunk. She don't need to be driving. She cussing me out for no reason.
102.
What the f*** do you want?
Do you have your license?
I do have my
What's the
license.
signal
What
for
you
in
want? Give me
front of
my
the white
license
car?
for? Get the f-
I
out
need
my
your
face.
I need your ID, ma'am.
For what?
You just been
For what?
Halifax front of
For
white car.
what?
You've been involved in a
For
crash.
what? I ain't been involved in no crash.
You have this car hidden, okay?
This car ain't been hit.
All right. I need your license,
You
please.
don't need shit.
Go ahead and turn your car off. for me.
Bye.
Ma'am, no, we're
Bye.
not playing that. Ma'am,
Get the f- out my car.
open the door.
Oh yeah, you got. Oh yeah, you got me. Oh yeah, you got me fucked.
Put your hands
Hey,
behind
guess
your back.
what? On call. On
Okay.
call. He put me
Ma'am.
under arrest for no
Put your
reason.
hands behind your back.
Yep.
Put your hands behind your back.
Yep. He got me under arrest for no reason. Yep. Yep. No. You ain't touching my f***ing phone.
Back.
Guess what? Hey!
One,
They
zero, two,
touching
one,
my
to 10.
phone, y'all! Record this right now! Real sh- Record this shit right now!
And your keys.
Oh,
Ma'am,
What followed was just insane, as the woman kept screaming from the top of her lungs, saying to the cop not to touch her. We're gonna reduce the volume so that her screaming doesn't blow your ears out.
all right?
get the f- off me!
You're okay. 102. Do you have a patrol unit coming down here?
Get the f- off me! Get the f- off my hands!
Keep those cuffs out, okay?
You want this shit?
Okay.
Hey,
Chill. Don't do
get
that.
the f- off me!
Don't try to take it.
Get
Don't
the f- off me!
try to get out the cuffs.
Get the f- off me, bitch!
Stay in the car.
Get the f-
Stay in the car.
I see!
Stay in the car. Stay in the car. Stop. Okay.
Get the f-
Stay in the car.
off me!
Stay in the car.
Get the f- off me!
Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
What?
Stay in the car. Okay. Yeah, she's going to jail. Just a minute.
Get the f- off me! Get the f- off me!
Come south from Halifax. We're in the northbound lane. Blocking. Stop. Stop. No. Stop. Stop. Stop.
The cop was trying his best to get her to come to her senses and stop screaming. But as you can imagine, that didn't do the trick, and she just kept yelling even louder than before. Luckily, the backup arrived soon enough. While they were transporting her to the police car, she was kicking one of the officers. After quite a bit of struggle, they finally managed to get her inside their car.
Your vehicle up and come south on Palafox in front of this vehicle so we can put her in like your car. Headquarters, I do not need to stand up. She's detained. She's just loud. Okay? Chill, okay? Stay in the car. Yeah. Don't kick me. Don't kick me, okay?
Get the off me! Get the off me, bitch!
Stop.
Get the
Officer's coming now. She didn't want to get out the car.
You talking about I don't want to get off you. Get the
Actually, put closer to here.
You got me. Get the Hey, relax. Shit. Get the off me.
Don't do that.
Get the me. Get the
Yeah.
Get the off me. I ain't coming on.
Come on.
Get off my wrist.
Stand up. 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 Sit down.
When they reached her destination, another officer approached the woman and asked her what was going on and if she was okay. But as you can imagine, she was having a hard time relaying that information.
Sorry, we couldn't hear you on the radio.
You gotta hear? All right, what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn around.
Yep.
We're gonna come up there and we're gonna park on the side of the street. She hit this truck. I think she signaled 21, and you saw what we got. Yeah. Hey, sir, what I'm gonna need you to do is pull up there and turn right. Okay? I'm gonna pull her car up there.
Yep, I'll follow you.
Advise dispatch removing location.
You alright, sir?
Yeah.
You don't need EMS or anything?
I just didn't want her to drive no more. So I say, ma'am, I'm just trying to tell you, it ain't no big deal, but I could tell she didn't need to drive. That's why I called. And the officer found he was walking up when I was on the phone with 911.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good example of how to de-escalate and just wait for cooler heads.
Yeah, try it. So, thanks, man.
Ma'am, so my name's Officer Weenan, okay? I work for the Pensacola Police Department. What, you want to tell me what's going on today?
Me was telling you what's going on today.
Are you okay? What's going on?
No, I'm not okay.
Why's that?
Because I thought I was going to be okay.
After some back and forth, the officer proceeded to put another pair on handcuffs, and she responded with some more screaming.
I'm putting some new ones on for you. These ones?
Yeah, because getting off of me. I already know. Get the off of me!
Stop.
Get the off
Okay,
of me!
you're okay.
No, I'm okay because guess what? Y'all put these off me. Because guess what?
Yeah.
Y'all put these on somebody else. Get the off me.
Okay.
Get the off of me. Y'all think I'm slick?
Hey, stop.
Y'all think I'm slick?
Stop.
Y'all put these on somebody else.
All right.
Y'all think y'all put these on?
After he managed to put another pair of handcuffs on the woman, The arresting officer then proceeded to explain what happened to his colleagues. After he was done with that, he transported the woman to the police station. Once they arrived there, were treated with some more screaming, of course, as the woman was complaining that her wrists hurt.
They were northbound, she hit the car. I was called to disturbance. When I got there, she was in the driver's seat, single occupant. I asked her to step out of the car. She started dog cussing me up and down. She tried to roll up the window. I had to push it down, unlock the car from inside, turn the car off, and then detain her. And she's...
I'm sorry! Mama, I'm sorry!
Are you thinking it's signal 1 investigation? I don't... The way she's acting right now at the moment, she probably won't do FSTs.
We're not going to take her out of handcuffs to do FSTs.
Yeah, so we're just going to transport
Yeah, we can't trust that she's going to...
Because she's already shown that she's being aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if she's going to stay this aggressive, we're not going to take her into our BTO room.
Yeah, no.
Because she's not going to be cooperative in there either.
Okay.
You know you ain't sh**. You know you ain't sh**.
You want to catch another charge?
Catch another charge? Y'all should be mother me this. Fuck you talking about catch another charge?
Can you sit up for me?
No, I cannot sit up for you. Because guess what? Tap out.
Stop.
No, I'm not gonna stop because guess what? You don't give a f***.
Stop pulling.
Stop.
Step out.
I'm really sorry.
Step out. We can do this the easier. You want to grab her other arm?
The quicker we can get you inside, the quicker
They can get you help. Come on. Pull away.
Y'all got me up. That's why I would tell the whole story.
And then
You know
Officer
what?
Johnson
I'm gonna
started
tell the
this.
whole story. Get the
Give me the leg irons. No, those are too big.
Let go of me, my arm!
Combo set.
My arm! Stop right now and make it easier. I'm hurt.
I know you're hurt. You're about to be real calm down.
Let. I can't breathe. And that's going to be how it stays. Okay. I can't breathe. I really can't.
If you're talking, you're breathing. That's how that works. Look at you.
The cops were probably losing their minds at that point because of all the screaming, so they got some female officers, hoping that the woman would calm down. But that also didn't do the trick, as she was even louder than before, while complaining that she was hurt the whole time.